Hi, this is Josh Rossi here at For Performance. I'm a strength and conditioning coach, and we're going to talk to you about IT band syndrome today. With me is Dr. Nick Sankwitz from Simply Health Chiropractic. IT band syndrome is something that affects a lot of runners and some other athletes, but primarily runners. And it can really take you out for a long time. And what we're going to do today is take you beyond the foam roller and identifying it, treating it, and prevent it from happening in the future.
And part of that prevention is the identification of it. The IT in IT band stands for ilium, or top part of the hip, to tibia, which is that part of the knee right beneath the femur. The IT band is a band that goes across and down, and it covers the knee and the hip. So it's functional in two joint movements, making it prone to injury and often presents as either hip pain or knee pain.
And what it's going to happen is because it crosses both joints and is such a large participant in your stride, it's going to work on both the push-off and the landing. And the more you run, the more chances you have of developing this syndrome without proper strength, mechanics, and posture.
Yeah, with the mechanics, what we're looking for is an individual that either has a shortened leg or overpronation. Those people are going to tend to injure that IT band more regularly.
And by shortened leg, you don't mean one leg is actually shorter than the other. You mean he's out of alignment somehow.
Correct. The bones are going to be normal and well maintained on both sides. Doesn't mean one bone is shorter than the other. What happens is the pelvis will shift, causing one leg to be dynamically shorter than the other leg, which alters the gait mechanic.
So what we're going to do right now is take a look at some of the adjustments and corrections doctor would make to correct that hip imbalance, and then we'll take it out on the floor and do some corrective strengthening and prevention.
So when we're assessing for IT band dysfunction, we're looking at the hips and the leg length. With the hips, we're looking to see which part of the pelvis is tilted forward. That's what we're going to assess here because it'll be pulling in an anterior direction. The adjustment or correction would be to help to move this pelvis into a posterior direction through a force with either a drop or a side posture adjustment. We also want to look at leg length. Bring those heels together in C. As you can tell, we got a shorter one on the right, so we'd have some tightness over here. Another great way to assess, if Josh could rule cue your side for me, please, is to actually check the tension in that IT band. You want to bring the leg up and over and back and let it hang. You can see we want this to really have some more drop. You can feel the tension in here. A great way to treat this IT band with a licensed professional is to massage along the grain of that IT band and then up in through the glutes and the tensor fasciae lata, which is the muscle charged with tightening and stabilizing this IT band when it's in function. On your back, please. Another thing that we want to assess is that overpronation in the foot. So you've got to make sure that the bottom part of the striding surface is moving well. So you usually would adjust right where the metatarsals meet the tarsals with some good range of motion and a dynamic adjustment.
All right, so now I'm in alignment, okay? And I've had my corrective work done. Now I'm going to start building some strength and stability throughout my hips to keep myself in alignment and avoid stressing that IT band during my run stride. I'm going to work from the ground up, okay, and start with a progression of 4 exercises that are going to take me through. Now you're not going to advance to the next exercise the first day, right? Take your time, because these movements are really about quality and bodily control. So I'm going to start with just a mini bend above my knees and do a very simple band resisted glute bridge. This is going to work on my whole posterior, but especially my glute max, my glute med, and my piriformis, all which are responsible for keeping my body in line while I run. Engage my core, bridge up. Very simple exercise in execution, but not easy. We're going to shoot for 15 to 25 repetitions. Now we've brought it off the floor, but we're still going to use the band and move to a single leg exercise. What I'm going to do is stabilize my left leg now and abduct my right leg, okay? Again, I want to hold good posture, core engaged, hips steady, 15 to 25 repetitions each leg. Quality over quantity. So now we're going to make the movement a bit more dynamic, a bit more strength oriented, still very functional, still focusing on the hip stability and alignment. Step up, using kettlebell to add some external resistance, make it a bit more challenging. For this one, with the added resistance, we're going to bring the repetitions down to 10 to 12. So now you've done progressively challenging, closed-chained resistance exercises. But before you're ready to go hit the roads again, we want to make sure you can move explosively and dynamically under control. So we're just going to do a simple but challenging split squat jump. I'm going to load both feet, proper mechanics, and jump. Switch my stance, focusing on hip stability, knee alignment, and foot position. So because that is a plyometric exercise, we're going to do even fewer repetitions, 6 to 8 jumps with up to 90 seconds rest in between sets. Well, thank you for watching. Hopefully you found that brief video helpful and informative. If you have further questions, right, or have IT band syndrome and would like to train around it, you can contact us at 4Performance or Simply Health Chiropractic, and we're happy to discuss it further with you.